This is a Panda Express takeout favorite. I am Valerie Dawson, and today I will show you how to make a homemade Copycat Panda Express black pepper chicken. This is easy and it tastes just like takeout. Stay tuned. This Panda Express Copycat recipe is simple and few ingredients, and it tastes like Panda Express black pepper chicken. Now you can make this delicious, spicy, Chinese-inspired chicken dinner at home. This video recipe was inspired by Tess Cooks For You. Her channel, or her video to my inspiration to this video, you get what I'm saying, is in my description box below if you want to check out her video, because it is a tad bit different. She likes crunchy vegetables in hers. I personally liked mine cooked more. First, the Panda Express recipe for black pepper chicken requires chili vinegar. It is an ingredient I probably will only use for this recipe, so instead of purchasing a product, I will make my own, and it's real simple. I have a half of a cup of white vinegar, and I'm adding a seeded jalapeno chili pepper. Bring this up to a boil and simmering for about 15 seconds, and then removing from the heat and cooling to room temperature. We are simply giving it a little back heat to the vinegar. For the chicken, I have 1 pound of small diced chicken thighs. You can see there is still a little bit of fat. You can use boneless chicken breasts, but the thighs will give you the most flavor. I'm adding a half tablespoon of chili vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, giving that a good mix for marinating for 30 minutes. The coarse ground black pepper is the spicy attraction of this black pepper chicken recipe. This Copycat recipe calls for 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of coarse black pepper. It is a must that you grind fresh black pepper. You use black pepper that is already if you use black pepper that is already pre-ground, the taste will not be the same and the pepper will be overpowering. I take 1.5 tablespoons of whole black pepper corns and grind until I get coarse texture. You could also put the peppercorns in a Ziploc bag and lightly pound with a rolling pin or a small pan. You want different sizes of small to larger pieces of peppercorn. When the chicken is done marinating, I'm using my wok today, but you can use any pan. There are a couple keys to cooking the chicken and having it not stick. You want the pan or wok very hot before adding the oil. Turn your heat up to high. Don't be afraid to add enough oil. You want enough to coat the bottom of the pan, and if using a wok, pour the oil around the upper rim to coat the sides. And finally, add the chicken and spread out as best as you can. Let the chicken cook for about 20 seconds before stirring. This will help produce a nice crust and prevent sticking. Spread the chicken out again. Let it cook for a bit and then stir. If you don't have your heat on high, or if you have too much chicken in the pan, you'll end up with a soupy mess. If you have a good bit of chicken to cook, you may want to do it in batches. Cooking and stirring the chicken for about 5 to 7 minutes or until the chicken is done, and then removing from the pan. In the same pan, on high heat. I'm adding in a little more oil. I am turning it down just a slight bit though. I'm adding 1 diced onion and 2 to 3 stalks of celery that is sliced thin. I'm only going to cook these for about 7 minutes. I don't like a crunch. With the heat and the spicy of the black pepper, the celery is a great combination, adding the sweet and pop of brightness to the dish. Adding the chicken and all the juices back to the pan. Stirring to combine. This is 1 tablespoon of the chili vinegar and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, giving that a quick toss to coat. Now for the highlight, I'm adding in 1.25 tablespoons of freshly ground black pepper. You can add the amount to your taste. Cooking and stirring for 30 seconds, and it is ready to eat. I love the smell of zesty black pepper. This Copycat Panda Express black pepper chicken recipe is simple, easy, and delicious. Tastes just like Panda Express Takeout. I have recipe videos for my other go-to dishes. If you have a chance, please check them out. The chicken is so tender, and the onions and celery add a nice combination in texture. The fresh black pepper is so zesty, tasty, it is addicting. I hope you give this Copycat Panda Express black chicken recipe a try and enjoy. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like button and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to make sure that you get my future videos. And until next time, I will see you on my next video. Bye, buddies.